Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Open Forum. We have a very special guest today, which is a good day for me to have a guest because I am under the weather. So I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I won't be talking much today. But I'm very glad, excited to have Heidi Foster here with First American Title. She is going to do a bang-up job as always. They have amazing tools, they have amazing information, and Heidi is just a wonderful presenter. And so we're very glad to have you here today, Heidi. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. And I certainly hope you get feeling better. I tell you, whenever I have that kind of stuff, I had a client one time and he's like, you can solve anything with fresh ginger, boil it, and just drink it as tea. So maybe give that a shot. But thank you all for joining me. Wanted to share with you today, the title of the presentation is Autumn Agent Marketing Mastery. So we're going to talk about some things that are in season. I know the market's doing some wonky things right now, so we have a lot of agents taking advantage of sometimes a little bit of extra time to work on marketing. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to share my presentation. And just tell me when you can see, Ryan, if you could let me know if you can see the presentation.
Screen.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, and do you see the note screen or no?
The note screen.
So you don't see any notes?
No,
I don't see any notes. No.
Okay, perfect. All right, so my purpose of being here today obviously is to bring you as agents valuable resources to earn a shot at your next listing. As we all know, our business is seasonal. June is typically the hottest month to sell a home, and winter time is the slowest time for real estate, even here in Florida. As fall approaches, we typically see business start to slow down, making it a great time to give your marketing a little bit more love. The quote unquote burr months, so September, October, November, are also the time we as Floridians sort of step out of our summer months hibernation. And with that said, let's get our pumpkin spice lattes ready and talk about some marketing inspiration for real estate this fall season. So firstly, know your audience. The most important thing you can do before any marketing efforts are made is to really understand your target audience. What best resonates with them? Are you regularly reviewing? You can tailor your content and your marketing efforts to better reach and engage with your potential clients. Here's some ways that you can do that. Number one, are you analyzing your existing client data? Look at your sphere for common demographics such as age, location, are they possibly veterans? Number two, market research. Conduct research on your local needs and your local markets. What trends, preferences are, and what are the needs currently with potential buyers and sellers in your area? Number three, use social insights. Most of our social platforms have analytical tools. Use this to understand the current demographics of your own followers. Pay attention not only to age, location, but of interests. Number four, engage with your followers. How are you interacting with them on social media? Analyze their comments, their questions, their interactions. They can provide insights to their needs and preferences. Competitor analysis. Research other successful agents in the area and see how their content's being received. Create ideal client personas. What would your ideal client look like based on your specialties? What would be the age, occupation, income, family status, pain points? Number seven, survey your followers about their preferences and interests related to real estate. Number eight, trending hashtags. Research trending real estate hashtags and see what's being discussed. I don't know if you've ever done this, but you go up into that little search bar in Instagram and you can put a hashtag in there and just kind of see what other agents are doing. And then Google Analytics. If you have your own website, familiarize yourself with the demographics of those visiting your site. So now that we've done the work, let's talk about autumn marketing. So our autumn is a bit different than from the rest of the US. Without major leaf changes and dramatic temperature drops, So we have our own version of fall. It's a reprieve from the intense summer heat, making it an enjoyable time to be in our state. We pair traditional autumn holidays with our sunny and warm climate. Our Halloween in Florida sees more warm weather costumes such as mermaids and pirates. Veterans Day might be celebrated with outdoor parades and gatherings. Your Thanksgiving meal might even be beachside. I posted some major upcoming fall holidays here. You can see we have Indigenous People, Columbus Day, Halloween, fall time change, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving. I'll talk about everyday holidays, Oktoberfest, and my husband would tell you that football season is definitely like the biggest, holiday for the time of year, which stretches out over a while. Maybe some of you agree. But as I mentioned, there's some other lesser known holidays you could have fun with in your autumn marketing, such as October 4th is National Taco Day. You could do a meetup for your sphere at a local restaurant. Number 15 is National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. You could do something as crazy as hosting a contest for best before and after. And November 19th is National Play Monopoly Day. An agent could ask a survey question in conjunction with this. What is your favorite board game? So just some different ideas to kind of keep it fun. Again, many agents use these lesser known holidays for themed content. The approach can really help with creative connections, and it's an opportunity to engage your audience in a unique way. Every year we put out both of these annual books free for our agents and our quarterly cheat sheets. These provide a day-by-day example of those lesser known holidays. Again, they're complimentary. If you're interested, just ping me after the presentation and I'll be sure I can order I order usually a ton of hard copies every year, but I can also send it to you in PDF. Also in our Ignite RE site, which I'll get to in a moment, you can order these for your own Every Day's a Holiday calendars for your own sphere. They make really great holiday gifts. I think they run like $3.15 a piece, but they really have a very long shelf life. So let's talk about the different types of marketing we're going to look at. So first being social media. Let's talk about some fall themed social media trends. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you're not searching like an Instagram search bars for, fall real estate market, I put some examples down here, autumn homes, fall house hunting, you really get some good ideas from other agents. So certainly don't be afraid to do that. But here's 10 other social media ideas that you could use. Everyone loves this cozy home feeling and imagery of homes this time of year. I was actually this summer in Denmark for vacation with my family, and we learned the Danish word for hygge. It's H-Y-G-G-E, like the title of the book on this presentation. There's not an exact English translation, but it's basically the Danish concept that encompasses a feeling of cozy contentment and well-being. So you think of candles and rain and comfort and blankets. So people love that type of imagery that time of year. Maybe you could do some posts about top book reading nooks and homes, and then follow it up with like a preferred fall reading list, favorite fireplaces in homes, best places to watch a football game. Number 2, run a contest. It's a fun time of year for contests. Some examples would be home decorations, Halloween decorations, pumpkin carving. You could do costume contests. You could post a video of a family autumn craft. You could even do a giveaway for followers in exchange for Google reviews. I have agents that do that all the time, give away like Halloween Horror Night tickets or something like that. Market updates are always great. As I mentioned, you could pair that with like your meetup for National Taco Day, but people love the market updates, so continue to do those. Holidays, you can continue to use the Every Day as a Holiday calendar. Fall foodie finds. Visit local restaurants in your market area to find best fall dishes. Rate best area pumpkin spice lattes or even fall inspired cocktails. You could post a fall recipe or even turkey tips. Fall charity events. If your demographic is a higher net worth clientele, this would be a really good thing to post, fall charity events, and then also volunteer opportunities in the area. Fall travel destinations. Everybody loves to talk about traveling. Top places to spend Thanksgiving. Even fashion tips. Where to find a puffer jacket in Orlando. Everyone's going to start traveling, perhaps ski vacation, so you could do something on fall fashion tips. Fall football. Host a tailgate themed open house. Best touchdown dance contests. Best houses to watch a game in, and even local high school football game updates. Another good one is holiday safety tips. Also, remember, utilize the last class that we did together was on ChatGPT. Remember to use ChatGPT for language and video scripts. These are really great time-saving resources for you, which work really well. Everybody doing okay so far? Awesome. So I'm going to share some more ideas. Some are going to be utilizing our marketing program in Ignite RE. If you haven't signed up for this, I can get you signed up, but this is our house of tools for agents. One of them being our own marketing store. A lot of agents you like to use it. It's about 30 to 40% cheaper than most print stores. Some items are even free in there. I don't get paid when you guys order anything off the store. We're incentivized to close deals together. So we want to help you through marketing, saving time and money to help you accomplish that. So let's check out some examples that we have in there. Remember I said we have free items? Well, here you go. These are free social media pieces that you can use without having stepped foot into Canva. The first time you log into our platform, you upload your picture, your logo, your contact information. So if you go into any of these templates, it's automatically going to push in there for you, saving you time. You save the image, upload it into your social media, use ChatGPT for your favorite verbiage. There you go. It's just going to take you seconds. There's many options in there. Of course, we have Thanksgiving and holiday turkey tips. Halloween safety tips is in there. This is actually for a story, so there's going to be 4 images for swiping. But we also have things like open house marketing, home tips. But we're talking about auto marketing today, so I gave some examples just on those. Here's some other fall events. Obviously, we have Veterans Day, something a little football themed, and fall time change, market update. So a lot of great templates in there for you to utilize. Let's talk about print. In addition, we have print marketing in our site. We offer thousands of templates on real estate themes. There's no minimum quantity, and we, as a Fortune 100 company, share our bulk rate postage pricing with our customers. So you can even upload your own items to take advantage of our print pricing. You know, direct mail is a great way to target specific neighborhoods or stay connected to your sphere. Sending a seasonal or a holiday themed postcard shows a more personal side to your business, and it can foster goodwill with clients and prospects. We also, or myself, my team, we can help with pulling neighborhood lists for you through our farming tool. But here's some examples of some of our fall, Halloween pieces. So you'll see there's just some really cool, fun pieces, you know, haunted houses, and then again, Halloween safety tips. And then we have some more Thanksgiving-based pieces. We have folding cards, turkey tips, sending out Thanksgiving postcards. There's some more examples. I love that. Are you mulling over the housing market? And then fall time change. That's a really important reminder for your sphere. And then in-person marketing. Again, there's just something about autumn in Florida that gets us out of our hibernation. Some examples, take advantage of the weather to get out and meet your neighbors when it's a little bit cooler. Events, obviously we have fall festivals, Oktoberfest. You can attend them, hand out cards, check in on social media, and possibly even do live videos. It's also a great time of year to organize a neighborhood block party. You can go to the county and request your street to be blocked off. We actually did this in my neighborhood last year, and it's a great way to get to know your neighbors, have everyone bring a dish to pass. And it was actually one of the highlights of the year last year in our neighborhood. So it's always good to be the person to organize that too. And then you can market that through social media, obviously, all the while getting your name out there. So I've had many top agents over the year have a very successful ROI on hosting an adult Halloween trick-or-treating stop, usually in your own driveway. It's very simple. You set up a tent for parents in your driveway with bottled water, hand wipes for the kids who have sticky hands from eating their candy, possibly beer and wine for parents to keep them lingering around a little bit. So this year, Halloween is on a Tuesday. Most parents probably rushed home from work to get their kids ready, makeup put on, in costume. Maybe offer some light bites for parents who didn't have time to eat. You could put up a picnic table for a rest, make sure your spot is well lit, and possibly have some Halloween themed music going, make the area fun. Bonus if you have something to give out as well, with your contact information, like koozies, or even those like grocery type bags. Kids' candy gets very heavy, and sometimes their little containers don't hold all the candy that they need to. So you could possibly have an extra bag for overflow candy. You could collect their information at a table for possibly a fall candle basket giveaway. I mean, who can resist the urge for a fall candle basket giveaway? Parents will remember you as the best stop of the night. You're instantly going to become the coolest neighbor on the block, and they're going to be grateful for your hospitality. You could also draw more people to your driveway, possibly those who aren't trick-or-treaters. You could design your own door hanger, which that's available on our site as well. Canvass the neighborhood a week before and let your neighbors know to stop by the night of Halloween. You could even have some of your maybe older neighbors who don't feel comfortable handing out candy at their own home, pop up a chair at your booth and hand out candy from your spot. Again, you'll get the coolest neighbor award. Here's some pieces that we have in our marketing store for Halloween. We have the door hangers for Halloween safety tips, but we also have these tags that you can order. You get a package of 8 for $2, so very, very inexpensive. It's about half the price than we see on Etsy, which a lot of agents use. And these tags are the ones that you can insert your business card in and attach to like a little pop-by with a ribbon or a rubber band. For fall, you could attach something like this to a small pumpkin or a pumpkin carving kit, a small flashlight, obviously Halloween candy, candles, stickers, s'mores kits, or cookies. And then we also have them for Thanksgiving. You can see here we have tons of different variety. And again, we have not just fall themed tags in our store. We have open house, thank you pieces, birthday piece, little tags. So definitely we can get you signed up on that if you want to take a look. Also, our Thanksgiving dice game, that's going to be the bottom middle little postcard there. So that was something they added to our store last year. They just updated the look this year. You can actually give this card out along with a pair of dice in a little, maybe like a cute little mesh bag to your sphere. Actually, let's look at that one a little closer. So this one is a huge hit. So this is a game, the Thanksgiving dice game, and it's meant to be played on Thanksgiving, you know, at Uncle Clark's house. Everyone's sitting around the table. As we all know, in some families around Thanksgiving, conversations could be very light. Some could be very heated. But this is a great icebreaker to get everyone in the spirit of the day. So what you do is when you're at the table, you roll the dice, you align it with the number. You can see, you know, if you roll a 6, name someone that you're thankful for. You then pass it to the next person and they roll, and they have to share their favorite Thanksgiving memory, et cetera, et cetera. It's really a great way to show gratitude, to get everyone in the spirit of the day. And it's going to make grandma happy, the kids happy. Everyone is engaged because of you, the real estate agent that provided this dice game. And your name and picture is in front of everyone at that table. I also highly doubt this is something that gets thrown away. It might even be put with the nice silverware for next year. So that's what I have for you today. I know we're kind of short and sweet, but I just wanted to share with you some ways that we can help you get your fall marketing going. And I'm just going to open it up for any questions.
Heidi, I was going to ask real quick, can you share your information again on the last slide?
Sure. Actually, I'm going to post it in the chat for everybody right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Heidi, I don't know if you can see, you got a couple of raised hands, and then you had a question or two in chat as well.
All right, let me throw this in there. Okay, let's see here. Are Halloween items designed to include candy for passing out? So we have flyers, we have tags, and we have postcards in the door hangers. So they're not going to have like little bags attached to them. Those are all pieces that you could like attach and use them for like a little package of candy. Yes, Night Out Against Crime. Yep. Neighborhood invites deputies from the zone and you bring shareables. That's wonderful. And because it's earlier in the month, you could bring some like Halloween safety tips items to hand out. And then I think, Nikki, you have a question, Nikki.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Nikki's had her hand up the whole time, I think.
Oh.
So I think we just need to lower her hand. I'll do that. But there was somebody else too. I think Vivian did.
No, Ryan, I just wanted to share the Night Out Against Crime as a possible good networking capacity for the agents.
Okay, thank you.
We do that in our neighborhood too, Viviana. That's a good one. All right, anybody else?
I have some questions, Heidi. You guys had some other tools that you didn't mention today, some of the farming stuff, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, I would like for the agents to get to know you on a, individual basis.
Yeah.
Can you cover that just briefly with us and let us know? I think a lot of folks are looking for that kind of thing now as the market gets tighter and tighter. A lot of them are in need of better tools. If you don't mind, just share a little bit about that and let them know how they could get with you one-on-one, please. I know you just did that in the chat. But.
Yeah, of course. So again, in our Ignite program, we not only have our own marketing store, but we also have a tool for farming. And it's basically a way for agents to create like Excel spreadsheets and farming lists of properties with common data points. And I'm actually logging in right now so I can share my screen again with you. Okay, so this is our farming tool. So basically, we give you access to this. This is part of our Ignite program. And you can log in here. And there's a couple of ways that you can search. You could do a radius search where you drop a pin. You can add filters. You also could do a boundary search. Or you can go into the area search and just start plugging in data points that you're looking for. So if you're interested in farming just a certain neighborhood, you could do that. I had someone ask me, could I farm a certain name? They're part of a certain demographic where a lot of people have the same last name. So you could actually search by that. You could search by certain property characteristics like beds or baths, lot size. Maybe you're only looking for properties that are golf front properties or vacant properties. Perhaps you're looking for properties with delinquent taxes. That could indicate a financial hardship or an interest in selling soon. Another good one would be empty nesters, people who have lived in properties for 30 or more years with 3 or more bedrooms. non-owner occupants, out-of-state owners, ownership plus or minus a year from average years owned. So you can do all of that in here for free. We also have some paid leads that you could integrate into. So if you maybe are teamed up with a mortgage person, you're ever looking for certain properties with very specific mortgage information, you could search that. We have, I call them recession-proof leads. So, divorces, bankruptcies, probate, we have all of those available. And then we also offer phone and emails. It finds phone numbers on about 75% of the list. That would be 5 cents a phone number. And then it finds approximately 35% of emails, and that's at 7 cents an email. You do get multiple if they find multiple phone numbers and emails for the same price. And just FYI, it is not scrubbed against the do not call registry. So you can do all of that in there, and it will export it into an Excel spreadsheet for you. And then you can download those addresses, upload them into marketing. We also have this really great tool, the statistics tool. So you can pull a certain area. And this is if you're interested, like the general area that you want to market. You just don't know exactly what little pockets are going to be the best for your marketing dollars. So which ones are going to have the best turnover rates? What little pockets are going to have the best average sales price or average years owned, possibly non-owner occupancy ratios. So it's just searching right now. I'll show you how this works. It kind of takes the mystery out of where should I be spending my marketing dollars. So as you can see, it took the radius that I pulled and then divided it up into little pockets. And then you can see over here, we have turnover rates. Obviously, you're going to want to, they say that you should really be marketing areas that have 7% or more turnover rate. Number of homes, total sales, average price, average years owned, and non-owner occupancy ratios. Then once you would choose the area that you wanted to market, you would just click select, get that count. View the records. It'll provide the addresses for you. And then you can just export into a farm list, labels, possibly a walking farm area. It's also going to provide the dynamic stats. So average, high, and low for beds, baths, year built, and square footage, turnover rate, average price, number of homes, number of sales, and non-owner occupancy ratios. Again, it's just taking a minute to plug all that in. And it'll also give you the 30-month look-back statistics. We'll give it another second. If not, we'll move forward. But it does provide that information, provided a little bit of time to upload it all. All right, moving on. You also, right from this point, can click new possible leads, and it will tell you if there's any life event leads in that area. So again, those recession-proof leads like divorces, Liz Pendens, etc. Fun fact, divorced properties have a 22% chance of selling in the first 12 months. So those are great properties to market. Also in this tool, we just added in, if you've never done an O&E search, it's an owner and encumbrance report. And basically, if you have investors that are looking at properties and they want to do like a title search without title insurance be provided, you can provide them an O&E search. And those are available for $5 in here, which is super inexpensive. Can you all see the dashboard okay? The boxes?
Yeah.
Different colored boxes. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you log into our Ignite program. Again, each agent has access, which I can give you access to. We just looked at the farming tool, and I know I covered some of our marketing in the presentation, but you just click on that little marketing store there, and it's going to give you access to the whole store. It's very easy to maneuver through. There's always new content being added. You can see we have postcards, flyers and letterheads, door hangers, brochures, folding cards, labels and envelopes, business cards, social media pieces, and those tags I showed you. But again, a lot of agents use ours because it's a lot cheaper, usually by about 30 to 40%, no minimum quantity, and we're sharing our bulk postage rate with you. Just to give you an idea, our jumbo postcards for first class mail, that's like 8-day mail, is 70 cents, and standard mail is going to be 56 cents. So you can just log in. Our whole filter system is over here on the right. Let's say that you're interested in fall pieces, and then it's going to filter all those for you. So very simple to kind of find what you're looking for. Probably our most ordered item in here is actually our listing brochures. And there's those every day is a holiday calendars. But these right here, they run 63 cents and they're all UV coated. Very nice, very thick. They're great to put in a foyer or on a kitchen counter. Here's the social media pieces I showed you. And I have a lot of agents use these for just listed, just sold, under contract. Here's some, here's the property marketing ones.
Heidi.
Yeah.
What was that one called? Is it that first one there, listing, the one that you were saying for listings?
Oh, you just would go in and choose property marketing.
Okay. And then the one that you were showing a minute ago, was that, what was that one called?
Oh, that's under brochures.
Okay.
Yep.
The listing brochures.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
But all of these headers are, you can switch them out to just sold, under contract. So they're all editable, but these are great. I have a lot of my agents use these for social media.
And so Heidi, you guys aren't a marketing firm per se. So that
No.
means you're not helping with creating the content and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, so First American is an information company. Only 15% of First American is title insurance. We are definitely not a marketing company. We created our marketing store because we've been around for 100 and almost 40 years. Agents have said, hey, would you guys want to collaborate and put out a postcard together? Well, as you know, the Department of Finance and CFPB, all the regulatory agencies, they're very strict about what that looks like for us to be able to do co-marketing together. So if a title company is not like paying for the exact measurements of their little portion of the postcard, both agent and title company can be fined. As a very large title company, those entities would love to fine us, right? We have very deep pockets. So versus putting any of our agents and ourselves as a company at risk, we just created a marketing store that agents could use. That was, I mean, we do it at cost. So that's why it's usually about 30 to 40% cheaper than the other, like Vistaprints and those other stores. So it's almost like if you have a campaign that you're spending $100 on, we're contributing $30 or $40 toward it. So again, definitely not a marketing store. We offer this to our agents. I don't get paid if you purchase any of these things, nor do our offices. We just want to help you get your name out there and be prompted to market more because it's easier and kind of less expensive, in the hopes that you get more listings. We truly want to come from value and help you get more listings and save you time and money along the way by not having to create everything by yourself in Canva and offering at a discounted rate. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
But yeah, and the cool thing about our site, again, against a lot of the competitors, is this is only set up for real estate agents. There's a few mortgage pieces sprinkled in, but primarily it's just for real estate agents. So all the content and templates are going to be in that lane. So yeah, if you're looking to do any marketing, what I like to do is I like to meet with agents one-on-one and say, what are you trying to accomplish? You know, what are you looking to do? I can go in and help recommend some pieces. And then again, we can also help with pulling those farming lists, helping upload your sphere list. We like to help you make it, we want you to get it to the finish line. So you're getting your name out there. I can quickly go over to our properties tool. This is a really nice feature that a lot of our agents use. You can sort of consider this your one-stop national property appraiser and tax collector site. So if you're not a fan of going to those sites, the governmental sites, you can use this as an alternative. You can pull up any property in the US, whether it be residential or commercial, and it's going to give you a lot of information. So here's a property that's over in Bay Hill. I think it's listed right now, if anyone's interested. But you can order title and escrow right from here, school attendance zones, and calculate. And then there's going to be a whole list of reports. The first one is, and if I click on it, it'll take a minute to download, but this is about a 30-page, what people call a property profile. It's a ton of information from public records, takes you a minute or so to assemble, click on a link, and you can send that to a potential client, take it on a listing appointment. It looks like you did a ton of work. Property detail is here, and this is just kind of like the snapshot of the important, what most agents need, characteristics, sale and loan information. You also, if you click here, it's going to link you right up to the warranty deed. And then it's going to give you tax information. There's also a transaction history, a comp tool. If the property's in foreclosure, you can click there and it will link you to the foreclosure documents. We added in HOA contact information last month or 2 months ago, and it was like Christmas morning for us in title. But this is great if you're ever stuck and you don't know where the, who the HOA contact is. This is going to give you fees, who the managing agency is, and then contact information. School information, neighbors, last mortgage and deed. And then it's got a pretty cool mapping tool as well. You can view these maps by lot square footage, owner name, street number, all these different ways you can search the map. And then you also can create farm lists by the drawing tool here. So you can, kind of draw your preferred area. It's going to identify properties as green and blue. Green properties are homestead, blue are not. It'll give you the owner occupancy ratio and the turnover rate. And then you can export these addresses into an Excel spreadsheet right from here. And then also in here, we have classes that we do all the time. We usually have about 3 to 4 classes every single month. So right inside your own Ignite RE login, you can register for the classes. I always tell agents at least go in once a month and it'll click one time for you to register. Yesterday, we just had a tax reduction strategy class for real estate agents. We have a couple of Canva classes coming up. And then the 2024 real estate market forecast will be coming up on November 8th. So you can register for any of our online classes there. We have a calculator tool down here for you to generate net sheets, buyer side. You could do a net first net sheet, which that's the perfect net sheet for you to use when you have the client that says, Ryan, I don't care what you list my house for. I just know I need to clear $80,000. So you could start with that net goal and then work your way into a recommended sales price. So those are in here. And then any transactions that you have with First American, you can click there and it will list all of your properties with us. You can go in and check status, what's been ordered, what's not been ordered. On closed transactions, you can retrieve old settlement statements. It just provides a secure way for you to communicate with your closing team as well. Any questions on Ignite?
Hi, Heidi. This is Lisa. How are you?
Hey, Lisa. How are you?
Pretty well. This is really awesome. Did you say that it shows like all the liens that someone might have on a property, or like if they have a city lien or if they have a lien from a contractor or something like that? Was just wondering if.
Yeah, so yes, that's a good question. So as I mentioned in our farming tool, you can do this O&E quick check. So you would just type in a property address and it's $5. So you can go into your account and add money to the wallet. And then it'll pull like an O&E search. Now that's going to be anything that's filed in public records. So that's not going to be things that you would find on a municipal lien search, but it's going to be any mortgages, judgments, those types of things will be on there.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So with most title companies, to do a title search, that's going to run, you know, what a normal title search does with title companies, $150 to $200. For years, I've had agents come to me and ask me like, what would be a good resource? I tell them, don't get a normal title search unless you need it for the, you know, issuing title insurance. There used to be a site, or there is a site called easytitlesearch.com that I would always recommend agents to. But this one, I mean, those were even like $40 and $50. So the fact that we have them in there for $5 is really cost effective.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Heidi. All this has been really great. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed it. And the last time you presented, we signed up. So we've been using your website for a while now, and it's been really great. Just recently, my assistant ordered business cards for our new agents, and we got 100 business cards for $18 on your site. And I had her compare prices. And Vistaprint was $33 and yours were $18. So definitely a good savings, and they look great. They should be arriving any day now. I know they're really fast too. Your shipping also is really fast. So I definitely recommend your website to everybody out here to go and sign up and start using it. A lot of great tools on there. So thanks for sharing again.
Yeah. And, you know, if you're not signed up, just shoot me a quick email to let me know you're interested. As reps, we have to get you signed up. There's not a place that you can go and just access it. You do have to get signed up. And we do ask, you know, you think about us, we try to provide tools. I'm not the agent or the rep that comes and brings cookies. Like, we just try to provide more tools and technology for our agents. And fun fact, we actually spend more on technology for real estate agents than all title companies put together. The other big difference with us too, we do have #1 market share here in Central Florida and in the state. We have no affiliated real estate offices or lenders. So everything that we earn is based on service, and then through value through our tools. And none of us are allowed to have a real estate license, as opposed to a lot of other title companies. Their reps, their owners have real estate licenses, are competing. We are not allowed to do that. We are 100% focused on helping our agents grow their own business. So we're really proud of that.
Those are great selling points. Real quick, on the classes that you present, are we able to obtain our RETS certification as title specialist or something?
No, that's not in there right now. It's just more, I don't know, just helping you grow different elements. But, you know, I'll tell you what, it's very difficult to get a title license. And there's not necessarily a title certification. Some of our classes you'll see will have like a CE available, but
Okay.
I don't know if there's any in there right now that do. Good question, Viviana. Thank you. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, Mitzi's in the chat. Mitzi,
Oh, sorry, Mitzi.
She wants to get signed up. Can you please send her the link? Email Heidi for that, Mitzi.
Yeah, if you could just send me an email. Again, I'll put my email down right now in the chat just to have it fresh. And I will be happy to get you signed up.
All right. Some people have emailed you. Well, thank you very much, Heidi. Any other questions for Heidi?
And you know, our tools are great, but I got to tell you, like, my staff in our office are phenomenal. All of my closers in our 8 offices have at least 17 years experience. We have very low turnover with our team. Some of our team, a lot of us have worked together over 20 years. So that just, you know, when you have a team that doesn't churn, that's really where that service lies, and we're great communicators. So at the end of the day, all things aside, all tools aside, you want people to get your transactions closed, even now more than ever, because they're not happening quite as quickly as they were. So we're in the business of closing transactions.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys do an awesome job, I can tell you. Okay.
Thanks, Ryan.
Any other questions for Heidi before she goes? Heidi, I really want to thank you for coming in today. This has been awesome. A lot of new ideas, a lot of inspiration, hopefully, for you guys. She's offering a lot of tools. Set up a meeting with her. She'll boost your business. And that's what you want, especially right now. It is getting slower out there. You guys are doing great, but a lot of business is slowing down. So thank you very much, Heidi. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. Have a good day.
You too. I need you on standby anytime I feel bad. So come in and talk. Thank you very much. Thanks, Heidi.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Guys, if you have any other questions, I'll answer a few before I go. Anything you guys want to talk about?
Just thanks, because that was a huge value for us today, Ryan. Thank you.
Good. That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, guys, anybody who's providing you, I always tell you guys this, work with partners who are providing you tools. It doesn't have to be Heidi. It can be whatever title company or lenders, whatever you're working with. Make sure they're supporting your business as you support theirs, because you guys are sending them business for the most part, and make sure that they're getting something back to you. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for coming in today. We'll do it again next week. Have something exciting for you, hopefully. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.